Hey everyone, welcome to a thought video. Now, usually on this channel, I make how-to Webflow tutorial videos, but in this one, I'm going to be making a response video to Charli Marie's video that has to do with Pablo Stanley's OpenDoodles project. Now, if you're not familiar with Pablo Stanley's OpenDoodles project, what he did was create a website where you can download and also change colors of different illustrations that he has created for the design community. And it's free. Anyone can download the illustrations and use it in their projects. He's been doing projects like these for a while and giving back to the design community. But the response to this project has gotten some controversy, and having some illustrators talk about, will they be losing their jobs because of these types of open projects? All right, again, if you haven't seen Charli Marie's response video, go ahead and click on the link in the description below so you can watch it all, see all the responses there. Okay, so I think I know where some of this anxiety comes from, and it's about the future. So everyone is always scared about losing their jobs. Everyone has bills to pay, some have family, and all these other expenses. We all need to eat, we need clothing, we need shelter. We're all a little bit scared about the future. Now, when it comes to stock photos, videos, illustrations, logos, web design, templates for the creative industry, I like to think about the food industry. So in the food industry, you have fast food restaurants and Michelin star restaurants. The two opposite ends of the food industry. And both coexist. Fast food restaurants didn't take down the need for Michelin star restaurants, and vice versa. You have both. And the reason why we have both is because there's so many different types of people out there that want food in many different ways. Everyone has different needs. For me, sometimes I need to get something quick for lunch, and so I'm going to a fast food restaurant. And sometimes I want to have a very nice dinner with my wife, and so we plan a whole outing just to go to that one restaurant. Now, for the creative industry, it's the same thing. You have people who are going to places like Squarespace or buying up templates for WordPress, and these people are doing what they need to do. Sure, they don't understand the complete UX of web design or the complete need for bespoke web design, but that's them. They're going to do that. Maybe in the future, they'll realize that they need this. And when they do realize they need that, they come to people like us who understand all the ins and outs of web design and other creative industries. That's what we're here for. And we should be there for them when they need us. Sure, it's going to seem like it's hard to find clients because of all these free open source tools and whatnot, but our industry is still thriving. There's still a need for digital creatives. So last thing on this topic, if you're worried about someone or something taking over your job, it's time to learn and try something new with your craft. It's time to evolve. The only constant in this world is change. And so you have to learn how to change with it. So please, stop worrying about what other people are doing and learn to improve yourself. Now, last thing, because this is a Webflow channel, I saw this question on the comments of Charli Marie's video. It says, from Saving Shreds, what about web developers versus Webflow? Now, I get this question a lot, and I love answering it. And whenever I teach people, I love to teach them in ways that are relevant, okay? So, to answer this question, Webflow is a tool, all right? It's just like any other tool out there in the digital world. But let's pretend that we're carpenters, okay? And our job is to get a nail through a piece of wooden board, okay? Now, we can use the most oldest tool that we know of. We can use a rock. Take this rock and smash it on top of the nail, and that'll get the job done. Now, it's going to hurt your hand, but it still gets the job done, right? But we have a thing called a hammer. Now, a hammer has a nice handle, has a nice weight to it. If we hit it down on the nail, we get the job done. Feels good. We get it done. But you know what's faster than a hammer? A nail gun. And all you have to do is pop, 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 done. Right? Now, that's Webflow. Webflow is a nail gun. You still need to know the basics of that rock or that hammer or the fundamentals of carpentry. And that's the same thing with Webflow. It's a tool, and you still need to know the fundamentals of web, which is HTML and CSS, in order to use it. Now, is Webflow going to eliminate all front-end developers' jobs? No, it's going to make your jobs faster. Because really, how many times do you really love, from scratch, just open up Sublime and don't type anything, open up from, creating from scratch a Figma or Sketch file, a static mock, and making that into HTML and CSS and adding interactions, animations to it. You know, it's, sure, you can hand code everything, starting with the doc type, or you can use a tool like Webflow to just breeze right on through and visually develop what you need to do. So yeah, those are my thoughts on those two topics. Let me know what you think. Charlie, if you're watching this, great video. I love listening to these type of topics because, hey, you know what? We're all in this together. Everyone has different views. And yeah, I'd like to know what you think. And also, you, the viewer, post your comments below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching. And then I'll see you in the next one. And as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.